All right, guys, we're here with Josh Phillips from North Carolina. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good, thank you. So you've got a really busy year. You've just released another single. You've got the whole year booked out with gigs, and you were recently playing at Whiskey Jam.
Yep.
Tell us what's been going on.
I moved in February, and so I haven't been here that long. I just recently signed with William Morris, Kevin Neal over there, so we've been just playing like crazy, out with Colt Ford a lot on the road, and we're about to release another single actually. We're in the studio right now recording the EP, and getting pretty pumped about that. So just been busy getting all that stuff done.
So when you write, where are you pulling inspiration from?
Really just kind of everyday, like, you know, what we go through every day, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And back home a lot of stuff because I miss home, so.
So are you songwriting with anyone in particular at the moment?
A bunch of different folks. I've been writing a lot over at Sony and BMG and just a lot of my buddies, Love and Theft, Steven and Eric. I'm written with them a few times and kind of trying to, I guess, surround myself with a good group of guys to write with and girls to write with strictly for this EP. Best writers I can find. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So in saying that, are there other artists' careers here that inspire you to make music?
Absolutely. I guess we're kind of all fighting the same battle, and so it's kind of everybody inspires everybody, especially our friends. You said you had Tyler Rich in here.
Yeah.
He inspires me a lot. I love that guy.
Mm-hmm.
And just simply because his work ethic and what he's doing. And, you know, other than that, you know, looking at obviously guys like Aldine and Eric Church and Brantley and Cadillac 3, just any of those guys that are my favorite artists, they also inspire me.
Mm-hmm. So when did you first start writing, playing music, getting into the industry?
I'm 24, 4 years ago.
Okay. Was there a particular song that first inspired you, or a moment, a penny drop?
Actually, a terrible breakup.
Oh, really? Do you want to tell us about that?
Yeah, I played baseball in college, and so that was kind of what I wanted to do, like for the rest of my life. I wanted to play pro baseball, and so I was talking to the Braves out of high school, and it was pretty much like if they were going to draft me, I was going to get drafted really late and not make a whole lot of money in the draft. So I opted to go to junior college so I could play for a year or two and then hopefully get drafted higher. And so I went to junior college and tore my meniscus twice in my right knee. And so I didn't have baseball anymore. And then the breakup happened, and I was kind of that weird guy. I was still in college, and you know that weird guy that writes a song for his ex-girlfriend and sends it to her.
Well, we refer to them as hopeless romantics, and there should be more of them in the world. So.
Well, I did that, and I'd sang like in the church choir growing up, but I never really sang in front of anybody. And so I wrote this song and recorded it on my phone, and I sent it to her, and she liked it. And we got back together for about 3 weeks. And and so she wanted me to pursue that because she liked the video, and obviously I didn't want anybody to hear it, and so she put it on YouTube, and it got I think like 3,600 views.
Wow.
In 24 hours, and so needless to say, I kept doing it.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's an awesome story. So if you weren't songwriting, you would have been pursuing sport.
Absolutely.
What else do you get up to in your spare time?
Well, here lately I haven't had much, but I mean during the winter months, like right now I'm hunting a lot, duck hunting and deer hunting. During the summer, I guess just when I can, out riding my bike and just kind of trying to be 24, you know, because we don't get a whole lot of time to do that. So.
So you grew up in South Carolina?
North Carolina.
North Carolina. Tell us about life growing up there.
Well, I grew up in Sanford, North Carolina. And just really, I grew up on 25 acres, so we were 15 or 20 minutes from town, so it was very, you know, we were out there, I guess you would say. And very to ourselves, where we lived at, and we had, I think our closest neighbor was It was a pretty good ways away, not a mile, but probably about a half a mile away. And it was just, Sanford's kind of a small town that grew very quickly. It's in between Raleigh and Fayetteville, which is where Fort Bragg Army Base is, and so a lot of people moved there, and it grew as I grew older. But it was just, where the part of town where I lived at was very, I guess, red dirt and back roads and stuff like that, and just hunting, fishing, kind of your typical country kid growing up.
Sounds perfect.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
how do your family react to you now, you know, going into the music business?
At first it was very, my dad's a huge baseball fan.
Okay.
And
So that was.
Yeah, so when I got hurt it was very,
Both of your dreams were broken.
yes, and not just that, our whole family's a baseball family. Our whole family played sports, so when I got hurt it was just kind of like, well, what do you do? Because I wasn't exactly the angel child in high school, so if I didn't make it in baseball, it was, what is he going to make it in? So, and so I started music, and when I did, it was kind of, for me, I was taking it seriously, but I guess for them it was a little different, because, you know, the older generation doesn't really look at this industry the same way that we do, because it's not immediate money.
There's a lot of risk.
A lot of risk, and so, but I guess when I started being able to pay my bills with it and make a living doing it, it was a different story. And they're really, really behind it, and they love it. So I'm glad to have their support.
Yeah, it was obviously meant to be.
I hope so.
So what does the future hold for you? Where do you see yourself in the next few years?
It was, you know, as far as what I know that it holds, we're doing a EP and we're shopping record labels right now. Where I hope to be, and I guess, you know, like you said, where I see myself is obviously with a deal, and hopefully within the next year we'll have a single on the radio. That's the prayer. So I'm gonna say it's gonna go number one, and it'll be history from there. So we'll see. Okay,
so this is called A Minute in Australia. First up, these are Tim Tams. This is an Australian delicacy. Here is a cup of hot milk. Now what you have to do is you take a biscuit, you take one, and you have to bite one corner, bite the other corner. I'm going to leave this for you to do it. No, the other corner.
Oh,
You're going to have to take another one now. You ruined it.
These are actually really good.
Yeah. I'm not going to poison you yet. I've got to butter you up first. Okay.
Alright. So, okay.
Bite one corner, and then the opposite corner. Yep. Now the opposite. Now, you have to put that end in the milk and suck it up through, and it will melt the inside, and then quickly put it in your mouth. So, like that in the milk, so the milk gets there, suck it up through it, and then quickly, yeah. So will it reach into there? You're just going to have to be strategic with it. You can do this.
I feel like you're gonna.
It's going to be good, I promise.
How's it do? It's not coming up through.
Is there not enough milk in it?
I don't know. I'm trying to tilt it so I can get to it.
Yeah, get it.
I can't get to it. Daggone it.
Oh.
Epic fail. This is
And
what
then
happens
just
when
put
you
it
bring
in
a
your mouth.
redneck in here.
Okay, eat it. That's fine. And that is a Tim Tam Slammer.
That's actually really good.
Yeah, I know. These are like an Aussie favourite biscuit ever. And even though you ruined it, it still tastes good. Yeah?
It's actually really good.
I know. Next up is Vegemite. This is the favoured Australian spread. But there is a trick to it. You have to put butter on your bread and then smear the Vegemite on. I'm going to leave this to you because there's a perfect amount that you should put on which makes it taste good.
So it's not going to be good if I don't put this perfect amount?
You'll have to wait and see.
I'm not even good at this. Right.
You won't know if you're good until you try it. You could be amazing.
I could be. Alright. Just dip it in it with the butter on it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how much I'm supposed to put. This is scary. I feel like I need something to drink in case this is gross.
You got your milk over there still. Spread it in. Okay. Now take a bite. And I want you to look at the camera when you take the bite from the corner, because I want to see whether or not it's good or not.
It's going to be terrible, isn't
Okay.
it? You know it's going to be
I
terrible.
know. Okay. Ex-Australian Prime Minister Bob Hawke is known as King Bob because A, he built a castle and put a moat around it with crocodiles in it. B, he can scull beers like a king. And C, he's a descendant from the Queen.
I'm going to see.
The right answer would be B, he can scull beers like a king. Australia for you. There you go.
Alright.
So there you have it, guys. That's our exclusive interview. Do you want to tell everybody where they can follow you?
Yeah, Twitter, Instagram, I'm Josh Phillips at I am Josh Phillips. And Facebook is the same thing. I'm Josh Phillips.
And he likes Tim Tams.
Yes, I do like, but hate whatever that other thing
Vegemite.
was.
Alright, there you go. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.